Hi guys, I hope you're all keeping well and safe. Welcome to Early Years Matters TV. Today, I'm going to continue in relation to how to use suitable toys and resources for young children. Yes, today's discussion is going to be a continuation of the video that I did in relation to what are the things to check out for in relation to choosing suitable toys or resources for young children. Yes, this video is a continuation. So I'm going to continue from where I stopped in relation to some of the things that you need to check out for when you're choosing toys or resources for young children. Like I said in my previous video, you need to understand that this group of children depend on you. We're talking about children in the area of early years. In the Irish context, we're talking about children from birth to 6. And you need to understand that these children can't judge between their right and their wrong. So they depend on you in relation to choosing suitable toys and resources for them. So one of the things you also need to check out for is safety standards. Yes, this is important. Like I said, this group of children can't judge between their right and their wrong, so they depend on you, the adult. So in relation to the toy, to the resource that you're choosing for this group of children, you have to ensure that they're of safety standard. Yes, this is where you have a role to play as an early childhood educator or as a parent. So it's simply checking the manufacturer instructions, you're reading the manufacturer instructions. Does it have a safety standard mark, the CE mark? So you're checking for this. You're checking to ensure that the toy, the resource is safe for the children. And you need to understand that anything you present to the children, for instance, babies, what do? They just put this into their mouth. That's the reflection. They just put it into their mouth. They have anything in their hand, it just goes straight to their mouth. So they can't judge whether this is safe or this is not safe. So this is where you have a role to play. You're ensuring that the toy, the result is safe for this group of children. So it's all about checking the manufacturer instructions, checking the toy yourself, you're feeling the texture, you're ensuring that it's safe for this group of children, ensure that it's not something that is too tiny, that the children can swallow, depend on their age. So safety has to do with a lot. You're reading the manufacturer instruction, you're checking the toys yourself, you're feeling the texture, what is the size of the toy. For instance, if you're looking at babies, you need to ensure the size of the toy is not so tiny that they can just put into their mouth or swallow. Like I said, they can't judge between their right or their wrong. So you're checking for the size of the toy, depending on the age category you're selecting this toy or resource for. You're checking the manufacturer instructions, you're feeling the texture, you're looking at it in terms of, is it bright, is it colorful, how does it look like? This has to do with safety. So this is important. In relation to selecting or choosing suitable toys or resource for children, safety measures is really important. Next is inclusivity. Yes, this is important, inclusivity. So you need to ensure that the toy or the resource that you're selecting for this group of children promote inclusion. Yes, this is important. You need to understand that inclusion is key in the area of early childhood. So in terms of inclusion, is moving beyond color. So inclusion also has to do with the children's needs, their background, their abilities, their strengths. So inclusion has to do with a lot. So when you're choosing that toy, that resource, will it promote inclusivity? This is important. You need to ensure that the toy or resource promotes inclusivity. This is important. So you're checking the age group of children you're selecting this toy for. For instance, as an early childhood educator, you're thinking about the children you have in your room. You're thinking about their strength. You're thinking about their needs. You're thinking about their background. You're thinking about their abilities. So all of this has to do with inclusion. So you're thinking outside the box. You're thinking about their gender as well. So this comes into play when you're selecting that toy or resource for the children. So ensure in relation to selecting toys or resource for young children, inclusivity is key as well. You have to ensure that this toy or resource is going to challenge the children. Yes, I'm an advocacy of saying that whatever you're presenting to the children, it mustn't be a task that is easier for them to do. You want to challenge them. This group of children, you want to challenge them. You want to give them the opportunity to explore. You want to give them the opportunity to learn. And this comes with ensuring that the toy or resource will challenge the children. For instance, if you're selling a puzzle, let's look at puzzle or jigsaws, for example. So you're considering the age group that you're talking about. Let's say we're talking about preschooler. So you need to ensure that you're not selecting jigsaws or puzzles that is meant for toddler. In the next 1 minute, they're done. They'll be like, Florence, I'm done. So also challenging the children. No, it's not going to challenge them because we want the children to learn one step ahead. Challenge the children. You're not just going to provide them with activity that is too easy or too simple for them to do. So now that you know, ensure that when you're selecting that toy or resource for this group of children that is going to challenge them to learn. In relation to selecting the toy or resource, think of curriculum relevance. Yes, this is important. So as an early childhood educator, you want to select a toy, you want to select a resource. Think of your curriculum. So think of your that you have in relation to painting. Okay, think of resource, think of use that can support them in relation to painting. So for instance, storytelling as well. You want to share story with the children. So think of the books that you're going to select that goes with the team. So for instance, maybe you have a team in your setting. So you have a team this week. So in relation to selecting that toy, that resource, ensure that it goes with your team. So this is where curriculum relevance comes in. You're not just buying a toy or resource that doesn't go with the theme of the setting. So for instance, let's say the theme is all around this week. So you need to ensure that the toy the selecting goes with the theme of animals. You're not just going to select a toy or resource because yes, other people are buying it or because you think it's okay, you're just going to buy it. Does it go in line with your theme? So this is where curriculum relevance comes into play in relation to selecting that suitable toy or resource for young children. Lastly, accessibility is a key. Yes, it's important when you're selecting that toy or that resource for this group of children, ensure that it's accessible to the children, that the children could easily reach out for the toy, for the resource. They are not struggling. They are not saying, Florence, can you get me that toy? I can't reach out. So it has to be at the lower level where the children can reach out for it. This is where the size comes into play as well. So you're considering the age group. You're not going to toys or resource that the children can't easily reach out. They're struggling to carry it, maybe because it's heavy, that they need your help, they need your support. You need to understand that in the area of early childhood, we want the children to explore. We want to give them the opportunity to explore. So the toy or the resource should not be a barrier that they're waiting for you, they're depending on you. They're depending on this resource. So it's important in relation to resource that you're selecting for this age category, think of accessibility, that it has to be easy for the children to access. So I hope you've taken note of the points that I've listed in relation to choosing suitable toys or resource for young children. And if you want more of this video on this channel, what you have to do is subscribe. Subscription is free. And not just subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that whenever a new video is being dropped on this channel, you'll be the first person to be notified. And until I come your way next time, stay safe and mind yourselves for now. Bye.